Oh, uh, hey, I really didn't expect you back so soon. This? Oh, no, this has always been my natural hair color, and eye color, and face shape. You just haven't noticed. Wow, how could you be so unobservant? Oh well, it happens. I forgive you. Hey, while you're here, why don't you go back out for like 20 or 30 minutes? I really think you should. It's, good for your skin. No, I don't think there's any explaining to do. By anybody. I think that walking in on your roommate of 2.5 years looking like a completely different person is a totally reasonable thing to happen in this day and age. Plus, it's my body. If I want it to look like somebody else's, that's entirely my choice. What do you mean? I don't think I need to explain a thing. I just look different than you remember, that's all. Your mind's playing tricks on you. Are you on drugs? Maybe it's the drugs. You should stay off drugs. Hey, why don't you go watch Netflix for a while? Maybe that'll cure you of your face and, everything else blindness? Well, I hear Netflix is good for... I'm not getting out of this, am I? Alright, I guess the cat's out of the bag. I might as well tell you. Tell you this big secret. The secret I've been hiding from you that I will tell you about in just a moment, when I'm primed and ready for the telling of secrets. Yes, indeed. Stalling? No, of course I'm not stalling. I'm just telling you what's going to happen, which is me telling you my terrible secret that I never, ever wanted you or anyone else to find out about, which I am definitely going to tell you about. Absolutely, totally, for sure, 100%. In fact, I'm going to tell you so much that it'll completely blow your mind and change your worldview. Yeah, I said it, your life will be altered because of my secret, which you'll find out about soon enough. Fine, I'll cut to the chase, but I really don't want to. Because you'll hate me. That's why I've been keeping it a secret for so long. I don't want your opinion of me to change because I really like you and you're my favorite person in the whole world. And if I say what you want me to say, I feel like that's gonna stop, and it's all going to come crumbling down into a pile of rubble on me. Because I'm a shapeshifter, okay? What do you mean, cool? It's not cool. I'm a monster. Do you even understand what this means? It means that the person that you've known as your roommate for 2.5 years, the person you've known as your best friend for 8.5 years, wasn't even a person at all. I've been pretending, masquerading as a human for over a decade. Because society's centered around humans and I felt like I needed to fit in. Do you know what my real form looks like? It's just a giant, bright orange pile of sludge. No eyes, no mouth, nothing. What do you mean, cool? I've been lying to you. I've always just been an amorphous blob taking the shape of who you thought was your roommate. I don't even have a name, I just stole one from a tag on the first thing I saw. Do you know why you caught me in the middle of changing shape? It's because I've been playing around with hairstyles, face shapes, body types, all to make myself more attractive for you. Because The more attractive I am as a human, the less bad I feel about the monster I started out as. Do you really think it's not that bad? I mean, if you wanted me to, I could show you my true form, but you might not like what you see. The person you once knew so well, just melting into a puddle of goop. That's essentially what you'd be seeing. But if you want to see it, I suppose I could. For you, bestie. Okay. I can do this. Alright, here I am. The real me. Just a blob. You see why I was worried? Yeah, I'm talking. I don't really know how it's happening either, since this form doesn't have a mouth. I assume it's telepathy, but I never seriously looked into it, since I wanted to separate myself as much as possible from this form. Speaking of which, why are you not running away from me right now? I honestly thought my true form was terrifying. Well, no, I guess I never actually tested it, but I've seen it firsthand with others of my kind. We try to make friends, and everyone just finds us horrifying because we're 8 feet tall and talk telepathically, I assume. I'm still not 100% sure how it works. Plus, I've seen enough monster movies to know what happens to things like me in worst-case scenarios. I'd be taken to the CIA and dissected. They'd want to know what I was made of and how my shape-shifting worked, and the experiments would kill me in the process. So, I decided I needed to be human. Once I discovered what humans were, of course. For a while I just kind of lived among the blobs, blissfully unaware of the world at large, but once the knowledge of humans pierced through my slippery membrane, I knew what I had to do. Agreed, I'm never phrasing it like that again. Sorry. But my point still stands. I honestly thought people would be scared of me if I went around like this. It's honestly a huge relief that they're not. I've seen my species be ridiculed and mocked and even attacked for being non-humans. It's a truly cruel world out there, but in here, if you're okay with it, I'm just gonna relax and stay in my true form. Thanks. You're the best. Oh, and one more thing. Just, for future reference, my pronouns are it/its. As a shapeshifter, I always felt kind of weird going by human pronouns, you know? Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you, bestie. So, what do you want for dinner? I don't actually have to eat, but I could make you something.